Angie Burnett. Did you see that video that I did with Angie in Kentucky? Because she has a major vole problem, and she put everything. I know you're not going to want to do this, but she grew everything in cloth containers, and the cloth containers were sitting on platforms. Let's see. And there were wooden platforms, and they had chicken wire on them, and it was really fortified. So those varmints can really be destructive. So I'm wondering what you could do if you plant in ground. You would almost have to bury a wire cage in the planting hole and hope that did something. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lisa. Good afternoon. Joshua. Let's see. Who else is here? Let's see. Rose. Good afternoon. Remind everybody where you are, Rose, until we all get it in our noggin. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good, Daryl. Haffy has been waiting since. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Anna. Let's see. Who'd I miss? Hey, Kevin in Florida. My eyes are doing something funny today. It feels like I have something in my eye. So if I blink a lot, it's just this one's annoying me. Cheryl, good afternoon. Apple Valley in the high desert. Is that in Nevada? Rose, is that in Nevada, or is that in I mean, I'm assuming it's near Las Vegas or something. Hey, Monica. Hi, Michael from Kentucky. Thank you, Lisa, for asking. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin is number 7 on the like button. We always knew you were special, Kevin. I'm doing pretty well, Lisa, and I'm wondering how everyone else is doing. Has everyone seen my video for today? I hope. Yeah, you know, they don't make this size of my late bloomer. Well, the red tomato doesn't show up on red, so red is not one of the colors that they offer. I hate that. I should have made an orange tomato. We thought about making an orange tomato. We really did. But it sort of got the red tomato locked in stone with my late bloomer bracelet and stuff. What did I say? Nevada, not Nevada. Wait, what's the difference in how you wrote it, Lisa? Nevada. Nevada, not Nevada. I don't even know how I don't know how I did it wrong. Maria, hello. Tell us where you're writing from. Yes, please get a purple one. This is a nice one. This is the fitted one, and it does run small, I have to say. Thank you, Cheryl. Anna, I assume you're saying you're worried with all the things that are going on. So am I. Trying not to worry. I mean, on the one hand, we don't want to put worry into the world, and we don't want to. I'm going to tell you a little story. We don't want to put. We don't want to let fear rule our lives either. We just want to be cautious and careful and safe, and but not succumb to fear or. What did you just say? I'm a little tired today. Uh, not hard A like apple. Nevada. Ne- Nevada. Is that it? So it's more like Nevada. Thank you, Joshua. I know, I know. I'm gonna have to start grabbing something besides my face. Um, Marguerite is actually Monica's. I know it's hard for me to even remember that, but that's her name. Um, but I was going to tell you a big story. Never yield to fear. Well, Kevin, you are a former, I want to say Marine, but I could be wrong. I know you were in the armed forces. Do I have that right? Were you a Marine? And certainly, if you're a Marine or in the armed forces, you cannot succumb to fear. Um, hey, little Luna, and you are in Spain, right? Oh gosh, yeah. I sat down. Good evening, Jamila. I sat down in the living room. Finally cleared one chair so I could sit down and just sort of ignore the big pile and just try to imagine the living room, how I could lay it out so that if I did have 3 or 4 people in the room, they could sort of sit and look at one another. It wouldn't be like one piece of furniture is facing that way and another one's facing that way. And the piano, if you watch my piano video, the piano sort of skews it all because it takes up so much space. And you can't put a piano like that in any direction unless you have a huge room, which I don't. Anyway, little Luna, I believe, is in Spain. And Cheryl, well, thank you for his service. Did he survive? Bokashi, now that you're in an apartment. Bokashi is so interesting. You should say that, Maria, because to May to I can't even follow that, Daryl. Sorry. Where's Marcy? Marcy Rich, hello, Kay from Bend, Oregon. Been a fan for a couple of years. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Sorry. Bokashi is something that Ranka taught me about when I was in northern Germany, and that was in one of the videos I did with her. And I have lost touch with Ranka. I have been trying desperately to get in touch with her, and to no avail. It's not possible. I was going to tell you a story about fear. Yeah, I was going to share a little story with you. I used to be the can do. I can do it all. I can go to the audition. I can pick up the food from the market. I can take the kid to tennis, to soccer, to this one, to the tournament, to the tennis lessons, pick them up, drive them, go, do it all, get it all, keep the house clean. Get new pictures, go to an acting lesson, do this, do that, do my photography, squeeze in a photography job, whatever. And then one day, it all came to a crashing halt. And I don't know if this has happened to other people. I know it's happened to other people. I used to have a friend. I mean, I still have a friend. She's often on our live streams. And she suffered from anxiety, and I never could understand it. I'm going, what do you mean you feel like you're having a heart attack? I mean, you're just driving over here from the valley. And but it happened to me. It happened to me. And I used to tell my boys on my gravestone, I want you to put, if I have a gravestone, but if I did have a gravestone, put, she crammed it all in. And that's kind of the way I felt like my life was, because, there's so much responsibility with being a parent. And and still trying to pursue a career, and especially freelance career where you just can't, it's not like you just know you got that job. So if you get up and you put a few rollers in your hair and you put on a little makeup and you go to your job and you do your job all day and you come home, then you know what you got to do at home, and it's all kind of programmed in your mind and all that. But when you're free, when you're a freelance artist of any kind, you're constantly structuring your days and trying to figure out, how you're going to manage everything and cram it all in. And I did a really good job of it till about 2009. It took me a long time to figure this out, but much later I realized that it had to do with Walker leaving to go to Stanford, because he went to Stanford in 2009. But I didn't realize that at the time, because I still had my other son at home and I still had all the stuff I was doing. And so I fought this diagnosis for like 2 years. I would go to my doctor and I would say, I think I have a brain tumor. I demand to have a CAT scan. Okay. I would get the CAT scan, nothing. I think I must have a tumor behind my eye. There must be something wrong with my eyes. And so I went to the ophthalmologist. Everything was fine. I said, well, there must be something wrong with my heart, because I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack and I'm going to die. And that's the way anxiety can make you feel. And it makes you fearful. It makes you fearful to do anything. And I used to be so adventurous. And I mean, when I was in my 20s, I went to Europe for 3 months by myself, and I didn't have a plan beyond knowing a couple of people here and there. And, I got home safely, and I went all over the place and spent very little money, and somehow, but it takes real courage to do that. And so anyway, long story short, I fought this diagnosis. I had see every specialist. And at some point my doctor said, Kaye, you're just going to have to accept the fact that, you have anxiety. And once I accepted that, I decided that it took about 2 years, and I decided that I was not going to live my life in fear, because during that 2-year period, on a number of occasions, I would just go into a public gathering somewhere, or I would get in my car and start driving, and I would have a panic attack. And so it starts making you fearful. And at some point, I just decided I was not going to live my life in fear. And I remember this vividly. I went skiing, which is my favorite thing to do. It used to be, until I broke my arm. I don't know if it still will be if I have another chance to go, but I haven't been back. But I was skiing on a run in Utah, parks in Deer Valley ski area, which I was familiar with. And a section of this run is black, meaning advanced skiers only. And there was a lot of fresh powder. So when you have a fresh powder that hasn't been groomed, you're always your knees had better be ready for it, and your thighs and everything. And when you ski once a year, your knees and your thighs are never ready, especially if you're over a certain age. Anyway, I got to this point where you could go down the blue side, or you could go down the black side. And I saw that it was all broken up and choppy, which always makes it difficult. And I just said, I am not going to live my life in fear. And I went down that. It wasn't pretty, but I went down it, and I was fine. And that moment really, really helped to strengthen my resolve not to live my life in fear. And I know a lot of people are very fearful about what's going on now, and we can't succumb to that. There was I thought of this one other. Oh gosh, it just went in and right out of my brain. But anyway, other people are probably talking about other stuff now. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, Lisa? That's right. Lisa, are you, good morning, good evening, Patricia. Good afternoon or evening, Mr. Tom, in deep South Bama. Yes, yes, everyone. Joshua is my newest avid teenage fan. So keep that in mind. And Debbie, Teofane is tuning in from Canada. Debbie Wheeler, aloha. Wow, aloha. I was just trying to look up at, I looked at this, I was looking for a song because I thought we need a song and I didn't plan anything. Does anybody have a song? And so I just very quickly Googled inspirational songs, and this one site popped up, 30 of the most inspirational songs like ever, and all of them were artists within like since the 1980s. I'm going, wait, since the 1990s, since the 2000s. I'm going, I don't know any of these songs. Yeah, John Lennon's Imagine was on there, but, all these other artists, I didn't know the songs at all. And I thought, gosh, if these are the most inspirational songs, then I'm really out of it. Kirusha, Toronto, Canada. Kirusha, what a beautiful name. Srim Ohanaja. Anoharaja. I know I really butchered that. Srimo Hanaraja. But anyway, hello for joining, and thank you for joining us, Karusha. Let's see. Okay, so now there is someone that I personally know that has the thing that's going around. And so Lisa, how are you? Do you feel like, how many days has it been, and what's your status today? And you might have mentioned that last time and it didn't like sink in, but it's sunk in now. Tomorrow is Jamila's 72nd birthday. So I think just a short version of happy birthday is in order, everybody, because we won't be on tomorrow. So let's just sing happy birthday real quick to Jamila in Trinidad and Tobago. And that'll be 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. This is up tempo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamila. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Let's see. Okay, so Lisa, I don't know if you saw this, but newscaster Chris Cuomo has the virus, and he was saying it's really important to exercise your chest and your lungs and your rib cage and hold your breath and do this over your head, even though it might hurt and it's difficult. If you can do it, and whatever you do, don't lay down. Don't lay down and just wait till you feel better to get up and move around. You got to keep moving around. And but I think you must be, if you've been to this point, you must be already doing that. Let's see. Let me know if anybody comes up with a song. Let's see. Trying to get caught up. So Lisa, now I see that earlier you wrote about the virus. Now you're writing about we have to cram it in all in every day. But I think I think that did you guys see my blog post that I published Sunday after the 2-hour live stream? I published a blog post on latebloomershow.com. Just make a note, or I could post the link, but I don't know, it'll disappear. The link, it's called How I'm Using the Big Timeout. Because do you remember, did someone suggest that name to me, or did I come up with it? But I know I came up with it. I know I left the live stream thinking about the big timeout. And I sat down and wrote a blog post about how I'm using the big timeout. And, but if you are sick, or I remember this vividly when I was pregnant, I felt like, okay, this is the time that I do this. And this is the time that I do that and focus on that. And I don't have to do everything, because this I really need to focus on, or this I really need to focus on. So Lisa, I would encourage you not to try to cram it all in if you are working on recovering from the virus. You'll have time for that later. Okay, it says I cannot connect to chat. Why would that be? I have plenty of service. I don't know. So I don't know what you're saying. So let me see if I can see what you're saying on my phone. I've never done this, but maybe I can do this. And my phone needs to be charged, of course. I did. Jeez, that's so loud. Jeez, that's so loud. There's so much feedback. Okay, I'm turning the sound all the way down on that. Now, where are we? Haffy, what are you saying? You can't see my links on the live stream either. Yeah, I just did that, Lisa. Joshua, I can't play the piano. No, the piano was for my sons primarily, and they're gone. I'm an empty nester, so if I get organized, I was entertaining the thought of, oh, I just spilled this is what happens when yeah. Oh, what do you know? A rag. I was even entertaining the thought of taking singing lessons and piano lessons. This whole big timeout, virus crisis, etc., has really, for everyone, caused a lot of confusion, and people don't know, many people are not working, out of work, out of money. It's a very concerning time. And I don't know why I can't. Please try again later to connect to live chat. It's my live stream. Why can't I connect to my own live chat? YouTube messes up a lot. Yeah, I guess that's well, you guys can keep leaving message. Can you guys write messages, or are you having a problem too? Because you can always talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Effie. Oh, I have to go. Sorry, work. Wait for me, Olivia. And still. Effie, Ali, I'm sorry I didn't get to say hello to you before you left. Oh, that's fantastic, Michael. And I'm trying to remember where you are. Since you said down here, I'm thinking, I want to say Alabama or Florida. Barbara Martineau. Hello, how are you and where are you writing from? I'm sorry about this. I'm reading comments here because they're not showing up here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my computer or it's you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. That was a request by Lisa, and it's the very, very least I can do. Let's see. I don't know any other of the lyrics. Wait, Johnny Cash wrote a song? Oh, I didn't realize Johnny Cash. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how I know how the melody goes. You are my sun, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. How does the inside part go? I don't know how the middle goes. Um, is it the same? It can't be. The tune can't be exactly the same. I was mistaken, so I hung my head and I cried. No, I don't know. It's the best I can do on You Are My Sunshine, Lisa. Let's see. Did anybody? Um, Laying down is brutal, much better upright and deep breathing. Absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. Oh, Lisa, somebody sent me something through Facebook. Who sent it to me and how do I have you on Facebook, right? So I'm going to make a note, and as soon as I get off, I'm going to look for that. It was some sort of manipulation that you do with your chest. I see that there's a little bit of a delay. There's a little bit of a delay on here. Like that, I'm done, and I'm still, yeah. Steve Mildengren, thank you so much. Please, guys, please share my last couple of videos. I know it's sort of the best I can do in this situation. I am thinking of course, I talked about this already. I'm going to try to pick up and do those videos that I shot towards the end of my Europe trip that I never got online. I'm going to do that during this stay-at-home order. I don't know if it's a stay-at-home order here, because I look outside and there's a cyclist going by and a jogger going by. And I think that we can exercise once per day or something like that, but there are cars going by. So I don't know exactly what the rules are, but I would really love if you have time, if you could watch a few of my videos that don't have so many views, because what YouTube does is it does analytics on a video, and if they don't take off, then they share them less. And so then it's just up to my loyal fans to get the word out about new videos. So let's see. Thank you, Joshua, if you're pasting some links. I have completely lost. There is no live chat on my laptop. Oh, no, wait. I take that back. No, It's not working. Okay, I'm just going to have to read them here. Everybody, I want you to say a little prayer for Lisa. I believe she's the only one of our regular gang that is suffering from this virus. So I want everybody to do that, please. Effie Ali was here for a while. She had to go. I didn't get a chance to say hello to her before she went. Let's see. Okay. Kevin is saying, I'm still working. Oh, your wife is a nurse and has to work. Kevin, what is the situation in her hospital? I'm assuming she's in a hospital. She might not be in a hospital. She might be in another kind of facility. But what is your wife's what kind of working situation? Is she working around people with a virus? And how are you protecting one another from catching it? Um, let's see. Barbara Martineau says, I can, but I don't know what that's in response to. I'm sorry. Um, and I think Mr. Tom maybe offered to pray for Lisa. I think that's what you may have done, Mr. Tom. Um, Mr. Tom had a video the other day. He was sharing his thoughts about the virus, and then it was funny because you had a neighbor drive up, and you stopped to talk to the neighbor, and I've done that too many times. Amber Johnson. I don't actually know what Tiger Kings is. Let's see. Uh, Go to live chat, maybe. Well, it says live chat at the top, Happy, and it says unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Yeah, I don't know, but I can see it on here. Hey, Charlie Kelman, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. I'm reading comments on here because my live chat is stuck on my computer. And Joshua, I sang Imagine last time. Let's see. Folsom Blues. Folsom Blues. Yeah, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do justice to a Johnny Cash song. He had a very deep voice, you know. Oh my gosh, Kirusha says that she has been watching my videos for a few years and they inspired her to garden. And please tell me where you are. If you already told me, forgive me. Tell me where you are. And this is the first time she's logged into a live session. So please welcome her warmly, everyone. We have such a wonderful group of people that tune in, and it's growing each time. How many do we have, Happy? How many do we have today? We've only got 39 right now. We need to have more. um, okay, Lisa, I will. Yeah, I don't know about D Live. I keep hearing about it. And I don't know if you can monetize content there. I mean, you guys, of course, my number one goal is to inspire people because I accepted that as my mission when I had my epiphany. Try to inspire people to grow their own food and take control of their food security. And that mission's not going to change, even without my old garden. But I just lost my train of thought. This is what I get for doing this at 4 in the afternoon. Um, oh yeah, D live. Yeah, monetization. So, but like for example, on one of my popular videos. Um, well, when I say popular, the way we kind of think of it is like, if you have 50, I have now 53,000 subscribers, so I should have 5,300 within a week or two. I should have 5,300 views on every single video. That's not happening. Part of it is maybe people aren't watching as much right now, and people weren't watching as much during the holidays. There's been so much going on in the world. That's part of it. But the biggest thing is there's so much competition, and there's so many people making content now, and people have favorites, and it's hard to find the time in the day to watch a lot of different content creators. And so I just appreciate your support, and if you keep sharing it and it grows, then I can make more money. But for example, if I do a video and it, like my sweet goodbye video, I thought, oh gosh, anybody who's ever looked at my channel, and there are way over I don't know how many millions of views on my channel, but anybody who happens to see that headline, "Sweet Goodbye to Late Bloomer Garden 1.0," it's pretty specific, and I would think they would want to watch that. And and it's done okay. I've got like 6,300 or something like that, but on 6,300 views, you might earn $25. You know, so Google is very, very, very. Uh, and I knew this when I started. It's not like it's any big surprise. I knew this in 2012. People were saying this, that it was, you get so little uh, from uh, from Google for the amount of work that we put in. So really, the only way for it to be affordable to keep going is to have a lot of subscribers, so that you have an opportunity to have a lot, to be shared a lot. And you're just treated differently by YouTube once you have 100,000 subscribers. You just are. Um, yeah, I don't know any of those, Daryl. I think you meant D Live, BitChute, Brighteon. I don't know. Let's see. Amber, I lost the train there of what was going on there. Uh, but Amber mentioned something about the vaporizer. And Lisa, if you do have a vaporizer, I would highly recommend you putting some colloidal silver in the vaporizer if you can. And I'll try to get you some information on that if you don't know anything about it. But colloidal silver is what you can buy it at the pharmacy, and it's what they use to clean up hospital rooms and disinfect things, and it kills it can kill the germs in your chest if you're breathing that in, and it's in the air, and also we have, of course, wonderful essential oils, and so that's right there is my diffuser, and I've got that going. um, Lisa Lee says, did I save my blue basil? If you're talking about my African blue basil, I tried. I really tried, and I did not take the clip. I clipped some African blue basil as part of that video, the sweet goodbye video. I did not include it in the video because um, I brought it here and it just crapped out. I mean, I tried to keep it going in water for like almost 2 weeks, and I gave up. Not one single teensy tiny little root. And Sousan, who was a late bloomer fan that I met last year. She came up to the garden, and then I went down to Fallbrook near San Diego and went to the permaculture garden with her. And she said that you can root it very easily, root cuttings very easily. And I'm going, oh, well, I could not do it in water. It didn't happen. So so the answer is no, and I'll just have to buy a plant. Joshua, I have a lot of essential oils because I'm a distributor of Young Living. So, um, Happy is saying no links are showing anywhere. What does that mean, Happy? You've posted links and none are showing up. Is that what you're saying? Charlie is sending prayers for Lisa. Oh, little Luna, it's 1:30 in the morning and she stays up and watches a little bit of the live streams in Spain. You really should get to bed. I really appreciate you tuning in though. Um, and I love you, Lisa. Um, what do you mean? What do you mean, Happy? Where are my links not showing up? Under the video in the description? I don't always put them on the live streams. I need to make sure and do that, but sometimes I do it, sometimes. Oh, Joshua, that would be great. Hey, Maddie in Iceland, 11:30 p.m., and I'm drinking brandy. Okay, if you're feeling very, very, very strong and healthy, but only have one, alcohol turns to sugar in the body, and sugar lowers your immune response. And the last thing we want right now is for anyone's immune response to be lowered. Okay. But enjoy just a little sip for me, will you? Tracy Garnes is here. Tracy, I was honored that Tracy shared some singing that her daughter, I believe 16 or 14, no, 14, 14-year-old daughter is very talented voice. And I think that she could go places. So uh, we're gonna keep track of that, keep track of her success. And the beautiful thing today is you can, in the old days, you had to wait to be discovered. You had to get your guitar and get on a bus and go out to wherever and try to get into a club or sing somewhere or whatever. And now you could just go online. If I had an instrument and a good microphone, which I do have a good microphone, and I had a good voice, and I had my own music, I could just do something, and so can Tracy's daughter. So I hope it happens. Oh my, yeah, Charlie, that's the fear. My mother is in assisted living, and she's now that she it's not just the workers that work there. It is her additional sitters, so to speak, that come in that my brother has hired. He's hired a service to provide her with, let's see, nine to one and 4 to 8 every day. So 8 hours, 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening. And when I have been there, it's been someone different every single morning and afternoon. And I was just talking with someone today, and we were saying, yeah, they take their temperature, but I mean, you can be asymptomatic and still spread the virus. So it's just, oh, oh, Amber, I see. Okay, I haven't watched Netflix in a year, at least a year, maybe a year and a half now, and I don't have a television. And that's kind of crazy for an actor, but just too much going on. Oh my gosh. Lisa says she's been under quarantine for 3 years because as her husband has cancer and she only does grocery delivery and drive through pharmacies and she still got the virus. That is scary stuff. Denise is sending prayers to Lisa. And Denise is giving a plug for Daryl's bamboo videos. And if you haven't seen those, please go back and watch because I'm very proud of those. And the third one that we did, I mean, we sort of crammed to do the live stream and the 3 videos on the first trip. And the second trip, I really was proud of that video, and it didn't get that many views. And I want a lot of people to see that. Daryl, get your mailing list together, buddy. Lisa. Okay, this Lisa is asking about how the apartment setup is coming along. It's not coming along very well at all. Oh my gosh, I have to say hi to Eden 45 Smiley in Dubai, where it is 3:33 a.m. And I just want to make sure and say hi before you fall asleep on us. Oh my goodness. What was your assignment? And what is your actual name? Is your name Eden? Oh, Amber. That does not sound good. I know we need an uplifting song, so somebody suggest something. And if I can sing it, I will. My face, which might not be a bad thing. I am doing this because my live chat is not working on my laptop. So I'm having to read comments off of my phone. And Carolyn, we're looking for an uplifting song, especially which we're going to dedicate to Lisa because Lisa Lee is suffering from the virus, and she's one of the most loving people I've ever not met. So many wonderful, wonderful fans that I feel so close to, and I've never met you. And Barbara Martineau, I hope I said that right, is a newbie also. So thank you for joining us and for subscribing to my channel. And I hope you'll tell at least 5 friends and help the channel grow, because if the channel keeps growing, there's so much more I can do and so many more people I can inspire. Josh, we now have 46. I must be way behind. Let's see. Charlie, I don't know about Twitch. And does anybody else watch Twitch, like gardening shows on Twitch? I don't know. Stairway to Heaven. Oh, how does that go? Oh, thank you, Barbara. You know my first name is Barbara, right? Little insider tip there. Echocentric. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've heard from you. A long time meaning a week or two. Hello, Yvonne. Led Zeppelin? And no, I don't think I would know any Led Zeppelin songs. Let's see. Rose, oh Rose, I just want to give it up to you, Rose. Rose says that she works on a COVID unit floor in a hospital in San Bernardino, which isn't that far from me, guys. It's about 2 hour drive, depending on traffic. And I just want to give it up to all of our healthcare workers, especially the healthcare workers who have the bravery to put on limited masks, limited PPE. I'm really not sure what that stands for. Does that just mean masks and gloves? Or does it mean something else as well? Rose, you can probably answer that. Are you a nurse? I'm assuming that you're a nurse. And I'm glad you're able to go out and garden and get your hands in the dirt, because that getting your hands in the dirt, don't forget, it raises it's a mood lifter. It actually they actually believe there's a chemical reaction when you get your hands in the dirt, and that you it lifts your mood. And so you're welcome, Mr. Tom. I have to say I didn't watch it all, but as you know, as you can see from what I said, that I did watch some of it. It was a long one. And well, Joshua, I wouldn't say so. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Joshua said my other garden was my life. And, it may seem that way to a 15-year-old. It wasn't my life. And I was reminded today that that what I let's see, where was that? I believe, I was told this and I believe it, that it's not just that I had a loaf of video, which many people have seen, and that it was informative and all that, or that I had a great garden or whatever. I believe that it has to do with my passion and my spirit and my energy that draws people to my channel. At least I hope so, because now the garden is over there. And by the way, I went there yesterday to pick up my mail, and which was prearranged, and I don't blame the owner whatsoever, but he had put my mail in a bag out on the porch, probably where I asked him to put it, so that it couldn't be seen from the street. And the mail was soaking wet because it rained yesterday. And so I had everything laid out on the floor, on the carpet last night. Anyway, so hopefully that's it, Joshua. Let's see. Kirusha, which online Facebook group are you talking about that has thousands of members? If you're in such a group, please recommend my channel. I would really, really be humbled and grateful if you did that. Okay, Barbara has to go. Barbara, thank you for tuning in. Maybe you're already gone. And thank you for your service, Rose. Absolutely. Joshua, thank you. Barbara, take care. Thank you, Carolyn. That's true. That is so true, Ecocentric. And Ecocentric, could you just, because you haven't put your name down in a while and it just goes in and out, and maybe everybody else needs to have a little reminder as well of your first name. I know you're up in, I want to say Newfoundland. Did I get that right? And we do need to show how food can be grown inexpensively. Very often, I have been guilty of spending way more money than I should have in the past to try to get that hard clay small yard to produce. And by doing that, I had to, get to buy cloth pots for the driveway and this thing and that thing. I did reuse a lot of things over the years, um, doing things inexpensively. If you have a lot of space, it's so much easier to do things inexpensively than if you have to cram everything together. But you're right. You're absolutely right. And maybe you're doing that on your channel. Everybody should check out Ecocentric Homestead's channel. Yes, Carolyn was in tears from my goodbye video. Of course, I had a completely different kind of video in mind for the goodbye, but it just came down to I gotta do this. It's raining, and I gotta do this because I'm out of here today. It was just like, wow, why didn't I just film that in advance on a beautiful day wearing a beautiful sundress? Why didn't I do that? Why did I wait till the last moment to do that? I don't know. I did. Um, ah, Amber, thank you for elaborating on that. She's talking about percussion, and I think that's probably what that Facebook thing was that I saw about percussion, breaking up the mucus by gentle beats with a like that, a cupped palm, or maybe like that. Is that cupped, or is that cupped? I'm not sure. But Lisa, if you're still on, I hope you heard that. Okay, Lisa. Lisa, remind me where you are. Why am I having a hard time remembering that? Um, I went into the pharmacy. This was the first week of the, thing, and there was one vaporizer, one, and of course I bought it, and I brought it home, and I'm so spoiled, as are so many people with Amazon, because you have all these reviews and you read these reviews and you see if a product is really a piece of crap or not. And it was a Vicks vaporizer, and I'm sure the old ones were much better. I mean, we had a really good one when I was growing up. Um, but this one was, so I went back and I read the reviews because there was like all this kind of gray particles in the water that was left over in the bowl. And I'm thinking, what is that? Where's that coming from? So it said, under this review on Amazon, it was saying, yeah, get your black lung here. And it was saying that the two rods that are part of the motor that sits down in the water deteriorate. And I'm going, I only had this thing for like 4 days before this gray stuff was coming out. And I just go, I can't afford to take the chance that I am putting something out in the air that's going into my lungs that's going to be bad. I want just the opposite to happen. And I put the thing in the garbage. If I had ordered it on Amazon, I would have returned it and gotten my money back. Thank you, Joshua. I want to sign you up as a distributor of Young Living, and you can be my youngest team member. And you can you can tell all of your friends about the importance and benefits of using essential oils in your daily life. What do you mean, Happy, that none of my links are showing up anywhere? What do you mean? Did you look underneath a video, Happy? Because all of my links are underneath every video, not every live stream. Sometimes I forget to go back and put that in later. But look underneath the video. Yes, Denise, a bad storm is coming, and Jack, I don't know where Jack is today, but I heard from Jack this morning, and he watches the weather. He did not say Putnam County. He said Nashville. Nashville is going to have 70 to 80 mile per hour winds from evening till 4 a.m. with scattered possible tornadoes. I don't ever remember a tornado growing up in Tennessee, but maybe we had them. I don't know. Yes, Mr. Tom. After I went to the nursery, I thought, this is crazy. I'm just going to order everything online. I mean, they deliver it. I can open the door. Today, I got something from Amazon. Every day, I get something from Amazon because I'm in a new place with no storage space. And, I didn't have any trash cans. I didn't have light bulbs. I didn't have, there's a million things I needed here. Even though I've got so much stuff, I had to get more stuff to just function. Anyway, what I do is I open the door, I put on my gloves. I open the door, the package is sitting there. I have my knife by the door and I cut the box open. I take the product out on the landing and then I bring the product inside. I'm still standing inside. I set the product inside. I face the landing again. I cut the box apart. I fold up the box. And then I leave it there. And then I walk around and I take it down to the alley with the gloves on. And then when I get back, I take the gloves off and throw them in the garbage. It's a lot of work. Connie. Hi, Connie. Yes, you can take too much colloidal silver. You shouldn't do that. You have to take the right amount. And you can take it internally or you can breathe it. And so Cheryl says she's been watching old Heart to Heart movies. I don't know if you know who that is, but it's a very popular TV show back in the 80s and or was it 90s? And I've been watching Carol Burnett sketches online. I mean, I just once you start watching anybody, then they just come up because Google is watching. They know what you're watching. So, Kirusha, do you have another one? I sang Amazing Grace. I can sing it again, but I did sing it not too long ago on a live stream. Oh, but Carolyn wants it too. So 2 people want Amazing Grace. Hey, Remington, can you remind everybody where you are? Let's see. Joshua, we're giving you so much attention. What do you mean, what about me? Yes, everybody, hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. She knows, Cheryl. He knows. Let's see. And Eden, about what age range are you now, if you don't mind? Eden is off to bed. It is very, very late. So I'm assuming you're in college, maybe something like that. Oh, I agree, ecocentric. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you guys so much. I'm looking at this. Personal protective equipment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Stairway to Heaven. That was really cool. I did see the Kennedy Center honors when they honored Led Zeppelin, and it just went out of my head. The group with the 2 women, they sang it. Oh, and they did such a good job. He was very moved. He's very moved. I mean, the two guys, um, the guitar player, very famous guitar player, and then the singer. And the singer is sort of not very, he kind of had a straight face, but I know he was moved by it. Charlie, what are you saying? I'm sorry, there's a honking horn out there. If live stream your fans here would go there, then you can get a. I'm not sure what you're saying, Charlie. Can you elaborate on that point? Yes, thank you to all the doctors and nurses, and I just want to also thank the sanitation workers. Oh my gosh, if we didn't have sanitation workers living in a city, I mean, you've seen this before in other cities when there's a strike of sanitation workers or something. Oh my gosh, it would be a nightmare. An absolute, it would be horrible. Vitamin D is very important. I'm the unit clerk. I get supplies, help escort COVID patients, whatever is necessary right now. Thank you, Rose. Please be safe. See, I just touched my face again. Uh, what song was suggested, Daryl? I missed it. Are we talking about Led Zeppelin? Let's see. I am rambling in my mind. Let's see. Uh, Wipeout. That's funny. No, I think that's instrumental only, and I think you need an electric guitar, which I don't have. I do have a guitar in there. My son took off for Idaho without his guitar, if you can believe. Crazy. Wow, Tracy, that's interesting. I don't know how you. Well, the thing is, we still need people to do that, even though you stopped doing it. And there are other people that have to do it. Yeah. Thank you, Kirusha. I really appreciate that. Jotham, 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 Jotham. For heaven's sakes, why can't I remember that? Mm. one of these days, Happy, I'm going to get to those sprouts. I promise. Carolyn, if you're asking me if I can grow up on the roof, the answer is no. I wish. Hey, Lynn, you're tuning in late, but I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Okay, Carolyn, take care. Thank you for joining. Good, Charlie. That's good. Lisa, Nevada. Did I do it right? Nevada. Did I say it right? Jacques Carnegie. Where are you writing from? And do you have a garden? I don't recognize your name. Thank you for joining us. No, Connie, it wasn't from a filter. No, there were reviews, and it was saying it was the metal. It was the metal on these two rods. What? I don't understand. Happy is saying that I have no links underneath my videos. That can't be right. How could that be right? No links under my videos?
California homeowners, if you have a
Oh,
power meter
hush.
like this on the side of your house, you can qualify to erase your energy bill at no cost to you. By getting solar panels installed at no cost up front, you'll get your power
Ad.
from the sun. Now, what that's going to
Creators
do
are
for
not
you
supposed
is
to
make your
watch the ads.
But I am going a little bit stir crazy.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Well, I see my t-shirt link, but that's in the pinned comment in the show more. Yeah, I see all kinds of hot links in the show more under the video. Is that what you're talking about, Kathy? This is so weird. It totally malfunctioned. Scattered tornadoes. That is weird. Yes. Right. I think, yeah, that's right. I'm hoping, Happy, that it is a problem on your end and not on YouTube. I really hope so. What is? Oh, only 44 people watching. Um, I would sing Led Zeppelin if I knew something. Kevin, Big Wave, Florida. Oh, I bet seeing them live would have been something. Heart. Thank you. I couldn't think of Heart. Thank you, Rose. Jimmy Page. Thank you, Jimmy Page. I saw a documentary about Jimmy Page. Amazing talent. Yeah, how great thou art. Yeah, I love that song too. Who wants to hear something? Okay, bye, Eden. And happy birthday. Did you go already? 5:08. That was 5 minutes ago. She's already said goodbye. I'm gonna say, in case you. Well, I already sang happy birthday. She celebrated her 19th birthday while in quarantine. My neighbor celebrated his 50th birthday, and we were 6 feet apart. And I set my glass down, and he reached over and poured a little, and he stepped back, and I reached over and got my glass, and it was about a 5 minute celebration for the 50th. Black Dog? I don't know that. That's your favorite song? Your favorite Led Zeppelin song? I wouldn't even. Black Sabbath. Yeah, I never really followed Black Sabbath. Hey, Fallout Architect. That was at 5:09. That was 5 minutes ago. You posted this. Thank you so much. I apologize. This is obviously the first time you've tuned into one of my live streams, and I am reading comments off my phone because my live chat window stopped working. So please forgive me when I look back and forth. But I'm so glad you joined us. Do you have a garden in the UK? And do you know anybody personally who is sick from the virus? Let's see. Mr. Tom. Okay, let's not go there. Let's see. Jacques, what is your age, if you don't mind my asking? And there are ways to get garden tools to work with, and I have a feeling we could come up with a creative way for you to get garden tools. Um, let's see. Hathy, are you still watching comments? I have not put any links under this live stream, Charlie. I always do it usually do it afterwards. That is so weird. Which video are you looking at, Monica? No, there's no links on this live stream. I haven't put them there yet because all I did was put a title on it. I always do it afterwards. Let's see. Diana's here. Faithful Flowers. Who's me? What are we saying here? That was 4 minutes ago. Did I say something that everybody is now saying? Oh yeah, I never was a George Michael fan. Nothing against George Michael, I just didn't follow it. And Kevin, I don't know what you're saying yes about. Living Miracle Homestead, thank you for joining us. How are you doing? Was anybody a John Prine fan? I mean, he was an amazing songwriter. He passed away yesterday from complications from the virus. And he's not someone that I followed his singing so much, but I was aware of his name for a very long time. But he wrote a lot of the songs that other artists recorded. And so that's why he was so revered, especially in the country music and in that whole realm. And he's not the only one either. There was another country singer that passed away from complications from the virus. Thank you, Kirusha. Freebird. Freebird is Fleetwood Mac, right? I was a major Fleetwood Mac fan. Mr. Tom. Ooh, tell it. Yeah, Stevie Nicks. Yeah, loved her. Angel Artistic. Thank you so much. Where are you writing from? Oh, I see, Diana. Yes. I would be happy to sing a song if we can come up with something that I can sing. Thank you, Monica. Anybody want to see? Let's see. Whose voice was so beautiful, Cheryl? Let's see. Yeah, Prine, when I was listening to some of his stuff, he didn't, his voice is kind of, shall we say, primitive, kind of original. Does anybody follow Keb Mo? Because I saw a tribute to John Prine by Keb Mo and Kebmo, and it was really beautiful. And they were big pals, I guess. What is that Creedence Clearwater Revival song that's like an anthem? I think I had it on my computer for a long time. All right. What? I think I'm caught up. 5:20. I'm caught up. I'm caught up on. We got to find a song, everybody. Let's find a song. Oh, wake up, Kaye. Okay. What were some of the ones that we just said that? But the thing is, I'm not going to know how to sing a Led Zeppelin song. I'm not. Let's see if I can even think of the Stairway to Heaven lyrics. I would have to practice that, everybody. I'm just not gonna butcher that beautiful song. I'm gonna have to practice it. Is there something that somebody else can suggest that somebody said how great thou art? Does anybody want that? That's inspirational. I think I've done this. Haven't I done this? Is anybody saying they want how great thou art? Frank Zappa. How about a female singer, everybody? Something I can sing. I can sing how great thou art. I can, because John Denver had he had a tenor voice, and so a lot of the songs that he sang, I can sing. Because they're not too low. That's the problem with trying to do a Johnny Cash song. Is he sang so low? I'd have to pitch it up. I learned this. It's kind of a sexy song. Now, am I going to be able to think of it? It's on my other computer. Anyway, let me do How Great Thou Art first. I mean, you guys do you really want me to sing? I don't want to make you listen if you don't want to. There's only 37 people watching now. People have hung up. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. And that's without rehearsal. I've done Hallelujah, Elaine. Hello, how are you? Let's see. Who'll stop the rain? Let's see. Who'll stop the rain? I'd have to look it up. Who'll stop the rain lyrics? Let's see. I would have to practice that. Sorry. I would have to practice that. What else have we got here? I've done Hallelujah. Let's see. Amelia, Amelie, where are you writing from? Thank you for joining us. I'm just trying to, yes, I just turned it off because it interferes with, oh, Happy? Okay. All right, thank you. Yes, Elaine, it's a lot of virus infection in Mobile. So Elaine is asking for prayers for Mobile and Baldwin County. Okay, were there any other songs I should try to? Uh, we could do that. Except right now, Kevin, I feel like we need God to bless the whole world. You know, I mean, it's not just America that's in trouble. Oh, I just Googled this and it's God bless the child comes up also. Let's see. Oh, that's Billie Holiday. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child. But God, I got to practice that. Let's see. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. I didn't go for the big high note at the end. I need a little rehearsal for that. And that just reminded me of the woman who sang that. Who was the famous singer who always sang that? Kate. My brain. Kate, help me, people. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Little Beans Garden. Good to hear from you. Yeah, Daryl, I hope not, but yeah. No, Carolyn is also a moderator. Joshua, don't worry. Carolyn, you're still here, right? Oh, wait, did Carolyn have to go? You know, we probably should. Yeah, we only had one troll on this session, which is kind of amazing. It seemed like I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to give a shout out to RSS Diamond. I don't know what RSS stands for, but he wrote, and I printed this out some time ago. I think it's a he. I'm not sure. He or she sound this said, it would be so awesome to be the ones to move into your house and keep your garden going. You're so beautiful, Kaye, and I've been hooked on your videos for almost 2 years once I found you. I found you just in time, too, when I was starting my first garden. I live in Indiana, so I can't grow as much as you and as long, but I can plant a lot of things, and I'm so glad you're here to help me. Whenever I think of you or see you on YouTube, and I'm going to quiz you now. If you really follow my channel, I'm going to leave a blank at the end, and you're going to know what he said. Whenever I think of you or see you on YouTube, I always think of your famous quote. Anybody think of it? 2 words. Who can think of that? I'm scrolling to the end and I better see it from somebody. Kate Smith, thank you. Okay, did anybody know? I don't see any answer. Elaine does not know. Cheryl's got to go wash her dishes. I did that this morning. Let's should we go off with another stanza of something or other? I just feel like we should sing something. What else was suggested that I might have known? Kevin, help me out. Kevin in Florida, Big Wave, or Mr. Tom, give me a song. Fast, quick. Something I can sing. Yes, Tracy, it was in the very first episode. And yeah, you're right, because you're thinking of that because it's on the back of my t-shirt. But nobody can remember. Nobody can remember. I always think of your famous quote. 2 words. Nobody? Nobody? I'm not sick. I was laughing and I kind of swallowed my Patricia. Joshua, no, it's 2 words, 2. Nobody can remember. Okay, I'm charging everyone with the task of watching my first video. Oh, by the way, guys, it is April the, I wanted to bring this up. It's April the 8th. April the 22nd is Earth Day. We're probably going to be in the same scenario. Remember last year how I celebrated Earth Day and my 7th anniversary? This will be my 8th anniversary, April 22nd. How shall we celebrate the anniversary on the 22nd? I no longer have the beautiful but small garden. And what is the best way to celebrate that? I could go to a public garden. There is a public garden that is open daily through this whole thing. And I could go and I could take you on a tour there. But I don't know if I could get connectivity. I can't guarantee that I could do a live stream from there. I mean, I don't know. I could go in advance and shoot a video there and edit it and upload it. But what can we do live to connect besides just, I mean, I know this is kind of boring. I'm sorry. I'm just sort of stuck here until the situation improves. But anybody have any thoughts on that? You can think about it and just let me know. The next live stream, Lisa, Mr. Tom, my goodness. I had no idea. Let's see. All right, since no one can remember, I'm just Deadly Wound remembered. Who knew? Remember? Vegetables need sun. Who knew? Remember that? 2 words. Who knew? Anyway, this person, RSS Diamond, always thinks of that when he goes to YouTube and he thinks of me. What is a flower pot cake, Monica? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's interesting, Mr. Tom. Rose says, for Earth Day, celebrate small gardening. Okay, celebrate small gardening. Okay, I'm going to have to think about that. Number one, how do you celebrate it? And how do you feature small gardening? And are we talking live or are we talking something that I do in advance and just upload and then we could have a premiere? So we could have a live chat with a pre-recorded video. You all understand how that premiere thing works now, right? The new thing that YouTube has called a premiere. It's a pre-recorded video, but the live chat is live. So I'm on live with you. You can be commenting to me. You can be commenting to our usual group who tune in, and hopefully other people tune in. So that's the difference in a premiere. The video is not live. I think Carolyn was confused about that on the last one. The video is not live. The video is shot in advance and edited and uploaded, but you set it as a premiere. In other words, you can schedule your videos. You can either, when you upload a video, you can either make it public right away, whenever you finish it, but everyone recommends that you should have a regular scheduled times for uploading. That's always been hard for me. Always been hard. It was really hard when I had an editing team because they didn't work for very much money, and my videos would be the last thing they would get around to. So I really never knew. I kind of just tried to make sure I had one video every 2 weeks. And of course, now YouTube wants so many more videos than that. Huh. They want one every day. And somehow people like Doug and Stacy can do that. I don't know. It's a lot of work. And it's one thing if you're building a homestead because there's something always going on, construction wise or tool wise or tools to recommend, or if you're laying out a garden and all that. But once you have just, if the focus of your channel is, for me, has always been urban gardening, and the garden is established, how do you keep coming up with content that people are searching for? That's always the challenge. So we better sign off. We've been going for a long time. I feel like my throat's getting a little bit, I don't know, Mr. Tom, I've never gravitated towards hydroponics. I have nothing against it. It's just never, I just like that dirt. I don't know, maybe I'm just a dirt person. Is Baldwin County near Mobile, Elaine? Yes, Joshua, I'm just taking a chance, going a few more minutes. But I'm going to keep your Rose, I'm going to keep your suggestion in mind to celebrate small scale. I think you meant small scale. When you said small gardening, you mean small scale gardening, I believe. Rose says, Earth Day could be a video plus a live stream. Yes. Encourage people to begin a small garden as a way to celebrate Earth and make a positive change during a difficult time. That's a great idea, and I think I'll do that. And I have a whole kit. I haven't even opened the box. There's a baby crying underneath me. And I can really hear it coming through the heating vent. Isn't that funny? I guess that makes sense, though. But I could be I think I have everything in that box, and of course, I have lots of seeds, so I could be starting seeds. The question is, I was thinking if I started a bunch of seeds that grew in my apartment, what would I do with them? I could give them away. I could sell them, but there's nowhere to plant them here. Oh, I know what I could do. I could grow them for that. I was recommended to a community garden. It's a nonprofit community garden and in Santa Monica, and maybe they would like some plants. Oh, Lisa, that's maybe a live video and tell us your favorite garden memories from the years. That's an idea. I have to say that one of my favorite garden memories was visiting Ranke in northern Germany. And when I was going through some things, I found a message I had printed out that she wrote. And I don't know what's happened to her. Very concerned. Um, I guess I would just have to do one of those journeys to northern Germany and try to retrace my steps. But when I visit people, I just sit back and I don't even look where I'm going, where I'm at. I don't write down any directions, nothing. They just take me places, drop me off, pick me up. Oh, I don't even know if I could find my way to the town, much less the place I stayed or where she lived. Let's see. Let's see. Lisa says, oh, wow. Okay, Joshua, but it would be hard to send you seedlings. They wouldn't survive. Now, Rose, that's a thought. Donating some seeds. I have all of my seeds in one huge box, and I was wondering, does anybody have any recommendations for the best way I would love to do a video on this, but I haven't figured out a good way to organize seeds because from any given time you have a different amount of seeds. And I used to think I had a good system, and then I got way more seeds, and I'm going, no, this is not a good system because I got this organized, and then I got all this other stuff piled all over. I have never found a good system for organizing seeds. Oh, bye, Tracy. Thank you. Bye, Tracy. Thank you. Really, Mr. Tom? I didn't know they were closing. Ah. Okay, we got to sing something. Too many people are gone now. We've only got 31 people. Let's sing a song, an uplifting song to go out with. What comes to mind? Anything? Anybody? Uplifting songs. Help me out, Kevin. Are you still there in Florida? Yeah. I think these are the same 35 songs. Hmm. What is a song that you sang growing up? Anybody? Uh, okay, I'm looking at these 35 songs. And for some reason, all these. Eye of the Tiger is on here. I'm going, "Oh, besides the first line, who knows how to sing that song?" Oh, you know what? I'm gonna sing this song. I'm gonna sing this song and dedicate it to Mr. Tom. But I have to get the lyrics. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a little too sexy, I think, for our garden chat. Don't you love technology? Just take a picture of everything, and it's just so easy. I can't remember who sang this now. Oh, yes, I do. It was Chris Christopherson and my favorite singer, his wife at the time. Um, she's American Indian. Um, ugh, what is wrong? My brain is not working. Anyway, does anybody want to hear this song? Well, let me see. Let me see what you guys are. If you're still on. Oh, Maddie, I love that. I love that. And I did say that. That is my line. I'm a dirt person. Oh, that's a great song, Diana. Let me sing this song first, and then we'll do Sunshine on My Shoulders. I love that song. Um, okay, hang on a second. This is what is her name? Somebody Google it real quick. Who was Chris Christopherson's wife? Um, he wrote it. Obviously, he was a great songwriter. He didn't have much of a voice, but he's still performing at 80 something. Can you believe Chris Christopherson is 80 something? He's still performing. He looks great. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft upon my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight, and it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I love that song. Okay, let's see. Sunshine on My Shoulders. We're going out with that. Everybody start saying bye to everybody. And we'll see you live on Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's see. Let me see if I can remember. Gosh. I know this song so well. Now, how does it start? Let's see. Oh God, I got that other song in my head, the tune. I cannot think of the first note. This happened to me the last time. If I can think of the first note, I can get it. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's just hear John sing it for a second. Come on, John. I loved John. I lived in Aspen and I saw him
Hello,
once.
I'm Patrick
hush,
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Be quiet.
Did you know that right now over 7...
Be quiet. Right. Sunshine. Okay.
Sunshine.
Maybe I should just let him sing it.
Makes me happy.
I gotta get back to the lyrics.
Sunshine.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you. Oh, shoot. Oh, I got to practice. Oh, I tried. You got to give me a 3 stars for trying anyway. Oh, gosh. I'm just trying to get back to you, and I see this news about the virus. Oh, it says future projections are better than expected. I can only hope that that's true. Okay, everybody. Oh, did somebody give me money? Rose, thank you for your $2 donation. Thank you, John Perazzo, for giving me a donation. I really appreciate it. I love that, Maddie. I think you've really nailed it. I am going to, what kind of an image should I have on my new t-shirt that says I'm a dirt person? Because, if you just put a pile of dirt there, it could look like a cow, kind of like a cow pile, Let's think about. Yes, Lisa. Chris was a brilliant songwriter, and so many people are so talented with songs. It just, I mean, look at Dolly Parton. She's written 4,000 songs or some crazy number. Mr. Tom, are you saying that was that in 1971 that best country song, the one that I sang with the? Okay, Patricia. Okay, everybody. Penny Lane by Paul McCartney. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look that up. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, hey, everybody. Just wish Lisa to have a healthy week and just continue getting stronger and better. And on Sunday, we will look forward to hearing from you again. And I hope you're going to be feeling much better by Sunday. And no, Maddie, it's 4 p.m. your time. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm a dirt person. I love it, Maddie. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed being in your presence. And I hope I brought a little good cheer to your life. And I'll see you Sunday. Love you.